Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone! Have you brushed your teeth and combed your hair? Are you in your pajamas ready for bed? Are the curtains drawn and blankets tucked tight? Are you ready to sleep and say goodnight? But before you go into your dream ride, here's a story for you tonight. Tonight I have got you a story about a festival, Makar Sankranti. That's right, our festival of kites. Now, this story has been written by my very good friend Pooja Kulkarni and Sarika Khanke. Pooja lives in the USA and Sarika lives in the UK. Now, my friend Pooja, she really got worried that her children will not know Indian culture and Indian festivals like the children know in India. So she started writing these books. Today's story, the Harvest Festival, is one of them. So here goes the story, The Harvest Fest by Sarika and Pooja, illustrated by Manali. Sanay was visiting his grandparents in India for the first time. It was the month of January and the next day seemed to be a very big day. His dad and grandpa were busy cleaning the house. Sanay was helping them too. He saw his mom and grandma bustling around in the kitchen making something that smelled so good. Sanay asked his mom, "Ma, are we having a party tomorrow?" His grandma laughed and his mom smiled and said, "Well, sort of." Sanay had a big question mark on his face. His mom told him that the next day was going to be Makar Sankranti. Makar Sankranti? What is Makar Sankranti? asked Sanay. People do Surya Puja. They worship the sun to welcome it. The sun is considered to be very important. It is the very source of life for all creatures on this planet. Lots of activities and social gatherings are planned during this time. Sanay's mom continued explaining. Now the sun comes out every day. Why are we suddenly welcoming the sun now? This is what Sanay's mom said. It is a celebration to welcome the sun, said his mom while making the laddu. I don't understand. Why do we celebrate it? How do we celebrate it? What do we celebrations? What do we do in the celebrations? asked Sanay. He had so many questions. Hold on, said Mama. This is the phase when the sun moves from the southern hemisphere to the northern hemisphere of the earth. Since India falls in the northern hemisphere, it marks the beginning of longer days and shorter nights. Therefore, it is the phase of getting out of hibernation, explained Sanay's mom. Many women organize Haldi Kumkum ceremonies during this time where married women are invited, given treats of mostly fruits, nuts and sugarcane from the harvest. They also receive a return gift. A lot of fairs are organized during this time. The main event, however, is when people go to each other's house, give tilgud laddus and say, "Tilgul kya, god god bola." This is also considered as an opportunity for people to end their differences and be friends again, said his mom. Wow, this is cool, said Sanay. Suddenly, Sanay heard his grandpa calling him. Sanay, your friends are here, he said. Sanay had become good friends with neighboring children. Do they celebrate Makar Sankranti as well? Wondered Sanay. He decided to ask them. We call it Lori, Manjeet said. Lohri? questioned Sanai. Yes, I am from Punjab. In Punjab, we celebrate Lohri. It is mainly to celebrate the harvest of the season, explained Manjeet. During the night, everyone lights a big bonfire which keeps them warm on the coldest night of the year. All the people, along with the farmers, thank Mother Earth for a good harvest. They throw few harvest grains and fruits in the bonfire as an offering and ask for blessings, Manjeet continued. People also wear traditional clothes and dance around the fire and sing folk songs, he said, breaking into a dance move. Bale bale! Wow! I have celebrated Lohri as well and it is a lot of fun. We also get to eat lot of gajak. What is gajak? asked Sanai and other friends. It is a sweet made from jaggery. You should try it. It is delicious, said Manjeet, his mouth watering. Amazing, said Sanai. So the same festival has two names and is celebrated in different ways. Actually, more than two, said Hetal. I am from Gujarat. We call it Uttaran. We celebrate by flying kites and it is so much fun. On the morning of Uttaran, the whole sky is filled with kites to welcome the sun and get out of hibernation from the cold winter. People come out, get together and fly kites. People have kite flying competitions and cut each other's kites. To celebrate victory, they yell, Kai Poche! People enjoy eating undhiyu, which is spicy mixed vegetables. We also make lots of chikkis, mostly with jaggery, nuts and sesame seeds, explained Hetal, her mouth watering. My mouth is watering too. Undhiyu is my favorite. And we call it Pongal, said Raman and Uma, not wanting to lose this opportunity to explain how they celebrate the same festival. We are from Tamil Nadu. This is celebrated as Thanksgiving ceremony to the sun god and Lord Indra for the year's harvest. In fact, we celebrate Pongal for 4 days, explained Raman and Uma proudly. Pongal is also the name of the dish that we Tamilians prepare during this festival. Pongal literally means boiling over and it is sweetened dish of rice prepared by boiling it in milk, explained Raman. Pongal is my favorite dish too. I love Pongal. This is done on an open fire and the milk is allowed to boil over as an offering to the sun, said Uma, taking over from Raman. Raman seemed to have gone quiet, maybe thinking of his favorite dish, Pongal. I don't blame Raman, even I'm thinking of it. Yummy! The cattle is also bathed, decorated with flower garlands and worshipped. The cows and buffaloes are considered to be a big source of income for the farmers in Tamil Nadu, said Raman and Uma. Wow! Exclaimed Sanai. His head was spinning with all the information he had heard. He never imagined that one festival could be celebrated in so many different ways, all of them sounding great fun. Sanai, Manjeet's voice brought him back to the present. We are all going to celebrate all these versions in the community hall together tomorrow. And don't forget the kite flying on the terrace tomorrow morning, said Raman. This was going to be fantastic. They were going to have so much fun. Sanai started dreaming of flying a kite, decorating a bull and eating laddu, undiyu, chikki and pongal at the same time. Wow! Sanai seems to be going to have a lot of fun on Makar Sankranti. Tell me, what are you going to do on Makar Sankranti? Are you going to fly the kite? Are you going to eat undiyu? Are you going to give chikki or laddu, til gud laddus to everyone and say til gud kya, god god bola? Or are you going to have yummy pongal? Let me know, because I'll be waiting to hear what you did on Makar Sankranti. On that note, good night, sleep tight, don't get into any pillow fights.